Michael Appel joins us now from the Meadowlands Police Station. Michael, incredibly worrying story this police officer being followed apparently to his home where he was then attacked.
Yeah, that's right, Michelle. Well, the reports vary. There are reports that he was followed home. There are reports that people were waiting for him at his home, and that's when the fatal shots were fired. The brigadier, who's the station commander here at Meadowlands, where I am at the moment, airlifted to a hospital but was declared dead on the scene. And the motive behind this is the obvious question, and the fact that there wasn't a robbery at the house. It's unclear whether his service pistol was taken or not, but why this would take place at relative early in the evening. It's not even really dark at 6:30 yet, so it's not in the dead of the night that this sort of attack took place. And the motive, and I'm sure that is what police officers are trying to get to grips with now. Investigators, we are told, looking for an unconfirmed number of suspects, but definitely more than one. So they won't go on the record and say it was 2 or 3, but it's certainly more than one suspect that they're looking for. No eyewitnesses have come forward at the moment. Police appealing to anybody in Protea South that may have information to come forward with those details to be able to help the South African Police Service. Many reeling here, many will have known the station commander for many years. He was very active in this community here. So a very difficult day for the police fraternity here in Soweto.
Yeah, absolutely, one can only imagine. Michael, just in terms of the circumstances around that attack last night, so it happened at his home. Do we know whether there was a wife, family, children present at the time?
We're going to get details around where exactly the family was at the time of the shooting, whether they were inside, perhaps the wife was still coming home from work. As we understand it, nobody else was attacked in this. It was simply the brigadier that was shot dead, and that's why the motive behind this is so strange. But at the moment, the Gauteng Police Commissioner, Deliwe Delanga, is in a meeting at the moment here with senior SAP staff at Meadowlands, and we are told that the National Police Commissioner General Kekla Sithole will be joining the Gauteng Provincial Commissioner here. And from Meadowlands, after I'm sure they've met with some of the staff here, they're going to be going to the Mofokeng home to go and meet with the family of the slain police officer. So we'll be able to bring you more details, perhaps if we get a chance to speak to the family. Of course, this is very raw and it's very difficult to get those details from the family at the moment, but if we get anything, we will update the public.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael, before we let you go, do you get a sense, I mean, police often at times like this, they rally when it's one of their own that is killed, especially in a cold and callous way like this. Do you get a sense that police there are rallying, that there is a sense of urgency in some way? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, you get that sense when there's a normal police officer that's on the beat, when a normal police officer on the beat is gunned down. This is somebody that was obviously well known to many of the senior management in police in the province. When I found out about this last night, the shooting took place at 6:30. By 9 o'clock last night, when I found out about this, it was from those within the very senior echelons of the Community Policing Forum. So that news had already by then filtered through, and a lot of people shocked by this news. So I think we're going to hear some pretty strong statements coming out from the National Police Commissioner, the Provincial Commissioner, and we've already seen the Portfolio Committee on Police, the chairman there, Francois Björkman. He's already sent the condolences on behalf of the Portfolio Committee, and he mentioned the proliferation of arms in South Africa and the fact that police have not been able to get a handle on illegal firearms in South Africa. Didn't say anything about the possible motive behind this. Lots of questions that still need to be answered, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll keep us up to date on that story as those answers hopefully come through to us today. ENC reporter Michael Appel, live to us from the Meadowlands Police Station. A police station commander gunned down at his home in Soweto. Malefetsana Mofokeng was his name.